All the more reason to put him in his place. Pricks like that need to learn how to treat a lady.
Agreed. Oh, hold on. Sugiura.
Really? Oh, could he choose a worse fucking time? Talk about a buzzkill.
Hey there. You miss me?
Jeez, it's been what, half a year? Never...
Good as it gets.
Well, I've got some good news of my own. Tsukumo-kun and I have our very own...
Wait, are you saying you started a detective agency? Meaning, now you're a detective?
Yep, got our own office and everything. It's in Yokohama. Didn't want to muscle in on your turf.
Man, I don't know what to say. Oh, and by Tsukumo, you
The
mean...
one and only. At least, the only one I know. Thought his hacking might give us an edge. Never figured he and I were on the same wavelength about stuff.
Wrap this up, Doc?
Anyway, we got a pretty big case. And to be honest, so that got me thinking, why don't we call up the pros? So they can show us how stuff...
Do you need an answer right away?
Oh, yeah?
We're in the middle. Yep, I'll tell you all about it later.
Oh, come on.
Sorry, buddy.
You all set?
Kosuke, care to explain what the fuck's going on?
We're here on account of a woman named Keiko Hamada. She says she's been...
Oh, I see. You're the guy who had this
Yagami Detective Agency.
Yagami detective. Yo, wait a sec.
You there, you see? I told you people have heard of us.
Huh.
As for me, the name's Kaito.
Oh, I've heard plenty about you.
A man
Masaharu Kaito. Ugly as an ape and just lets an amateur thief get the drop on him, then forks over the family safe?
Don't talk like you were there, jackass. You want an ape?
Come on, man. Don't give him what he wants.
Fuckhead.
Now that we're past introductions, we're here to... And we'll be tacking on our fee on top of that. Just business.
Hear that? You know the best part of breaking ranks with the freedom. Huh? No more paying cuts to guys upstairs. And guess what I spent the cash on? Meaning whatever goes on inside, stays inside.
You hear that, Kaito-san? He says we're free to cut loose.
Yeah. Best news I've heard all day.
Hey,
Greetings, Yagami-shi. Did Sugiura-shi call you a second
he did, but look...
Oh, so you really are just busy? He said you hung up on him, so I wanted to offend you, did he? I'd hate to think he upset you, you know? But if so, we didn't mean it. On behalf of both of us, I offer my profuse...
Yep, no offense taken, man.
But you see my point, right? Sugiura-shi and I are a team. Any responsible member of a company.
Okay,
I
I
mean,
get the picture. Look,
Okay, but when is later? If you have an estimate, I can set a timer. That...
right,
You gotta be shit!
Pretty late.
That's it. You jokers are dead!
Listen, I just wanted to thank the both of you for all you've done.
I'm just glad to hear they got your money back.
Oh, yes. I don't know how
Don't worry about it. Besides, those...
Nice of them to eat the cost, huh?
Beg your pardon?
Oh,
I take it all back. Anyway,
If they're smart, they're skipping town. Doubt they'd reopen after... As for Kosuke, I made sure to tip his college off about his little side business. Should help him. So I'd say this case is...
Well, I've sure learned my lesson.
oh yeah?
From now on, I choose the place when meeting boys, and I should probably change dating apps while I'm at it.
That's your big takeaway? Really, Keiko-chan? You're laying this all on the app, not the sketchy internet dudes.
Oh, I don't think so at all. Plenty of people these days meet their...
It's true, Kaito-san. Apparently that's a thing now.
you see, if you don't seize the opportunity,
Fine, fine. Hear you loud and clear.
Saori-san and Hoshino-kun sure are taking their sweet time.
now that you mention it, they should have left the courtroom a while
Maybe they
ago.
stopped for a...
There's nothing between those two. Nothing real, anyway. These old...
Wisdom comes with age.
Damn right it does. And I've got more than you kids.
You talking about Matsugane?
Yep. The lawyer and the... Though we came from different backgrounds, we were brothers in arms. Both trying to make it in. You two ought to visit his grave every now and...
We will.
That goes without saying.
Well, I guess we should get going.
I guess so.
Thanks for having us on such short notice. Oh, and give the two lovebirds our regards.
All rise.
The court is prepared to issue its verdict. The sentence for the defendant, Akihiro Ihara, is 6 months of penal servitude.
He's getting prison time for his first offense? Isn't it usually just probation in cases like this?
Yes.
I'm sure his attitude didn't help the situation. From the start, the evidence was stacked against him, and all he did was deny it.
If that will be all, we can proceed with the court's rationale. The defendant may be seated.
How's that for an honest day's work? I just want to go put my feet up in the office.
Sounds like a plan. I need to get back to Sugiura, too.
You mean a big job?
Yeah, down in Yokohama. By the way,
Those two detectives? Good one, Todd.
This game is absolute bullshit.
Yeah, what a fucking fuck this.
I'm beyond.
Hell yeah, dude. Why don't we go give some...
I'm up.
Let's hit it.
really, guys?
Let's roll, Todd.
What a waste.
Let's hit it.
This is the Yagami Detective Agency. I run the place with the help. I wish I could, but the reality is, we'd be drowning if it weren't for the gigs we get from Genda-sensei. It's not like we don't have the technology, but when street smarts fail, most of the time we have to get physical.
Guess we can finally take a breather.
I wasn't I? Crazy how we
After
ended up in
seeing...
a...
Yagami-san, everything okay over there?
Yeah, sorry, it's a long story.
Oh, yeah. Listen, man, you gotta come check out Yokohama. We've been getting and if we can ace this case I've got lined up, we'll be the hottest detective.
Oh yeah?
Hey, have some faith.
Just looking out for you, man.
Well, I do appreciate that. Then, should I save the details?
Sure.
For...
When do you want us over?
Honestly, ASAP. Tomorrow, if you can swing it. We're based in Ichincho. Look for an office that says Yokohama 99 out. The real question is, you free on such short notice?
Let's schedule. Outside of today's shit, we haven't had work.
If I tell them that, they'll lowball our cut, smart guy.
Oh, right.
Sorry, Sugiura. Yeah,
Perfect.
Tomorrow.
Man, this is gonna be so great. Oh, and
You'll be
Kaito...
there.
Sweet. See you...
Sugiura said he'd give us the details.
Huh. Way to build the suspense.
Yokohama, though. Can't say I'm really familiar with that.
Same here.
But you know what? Kamurocho has been pretty tame lately. Maybe this is our chance.
Yokohama 99's cross streets. Aw, it's not even close to Chinatown. So much for us getting a decent meal on this strip, huh?
Well, then how about on the way home we take ourselves a little detour? Maybe.
Tsukumo's place is way out there. Want to take a taxi?
I suppose we could. But why don't we hoof it? Yeah, we could see the sights.
I guess I'm on board with that. Let's roll.
stay down.
Let's hit it. Hell! Doc, he's too fast.
For real? Really, guys?
Let's roll, Tom. Would you?
What a waste.
What is it? Doc, he's too fast. Doc, it's not the way
Whoops.
it's...
Really, guys?
Let's hit it.
What a waste.
What is it?
Really, guys?
Let's roll, Tom. Hold up! Would you? What the?
And stay down.
Yo, hold up a sec, Doc. Nonsense over there.
That's not what I said. What'd you call me? What the? Hey, what are you filming me for? Knock it off!
Chill out, man. Why do you care? I don't see anything that says I can't record here.
Enough! Stop!
Just give me a reason. You have one? It's a free country, isn't it?
Whoa! Hey! What gives? You just kicked my sign over!
Ah, that was the wind, man. A big old gust just came through, right?
Yeah, crazy. Just now it whooshed right over.
I told you! Put that down! Come on!
Kids don't seem to give any fucks about people these days.
Agreed. So much for seeing the sights, huh?
Well, you're thinking what I'm thinking, aren't you?
Do you have to ask?
So, anything else you want to accuse us of? I'd say you must be losing it, Pops.
You goddamn brats!
I got that one. He called us goddamn brats. You picking on high schoolers, man?
No, I just don't want you loitering in front of my store. That's all I said, okay? So stop disturbing my customers.
That part's not gonna make the video.
Wow, is that one of those new smartphone models? May I?
What the hell?
Damn, the camera on this thing's amazing, man. Your parents buy it for you?
Holy crap, he kicked Sakaki down.
You must be seeing things, kid. Anyway, your smartphone's kind of dirty, don't you think? Let me see.
Hey! Give me my phone back!
You want it back? I'll give it back, but only if you put this poor restaurant owner's sign back up first.
Asshole. You think you can fuck with us? We're gonna kick your ass!
Let's go!
That stinks like a...
For fuck's sake. These guys... Yo.
Just more of my own thing, really. Here, this came from one of those kids.
You really didn't have to. Those were students from Serio. You'd think private school kids would be better behaved, but they're just as immature.
They look like a bunch of...
They'd learned some manners the hard way in Kamurocho.
Well, we've got our fair share of unsavory types. The Yakuza, not to mention those kids wouldn't dare to mess with...
So they're selective about their targets.
Yes. They'll only harass you if they think they'll get away.
Think they'll be back?
I certainly hope not. Anyway, I come to think of it, you're the only ones who've ever intervened. And I take it you're...
Yeah, but we might end up staying. Ever hear of a detective agency called Yokohama 9?
That's all right. If anything,
Sure.
we should get going.
Oh, but before that, please take this with you. Consider it a token of my...
Yokohama 99. Yep, that's the place.
Whoa, not too sure.
Yo.
Ah, if it isn't the man of the hour, Yagami-shi.
Gentlemen, welcome. How are you?
This guy. First he falls off the radar. Now he's got this sweet office. Little shit.
You're still quick as a thief. Maybe a little quicker, actually.
Well, I'd say thief isn't very fair.
It was stealing.
Oh, come on. You know I wasn't doing it to line my own pockets, right? We took from the powerful and gave to the powerless. It was altruism. And it's all in the past now, so let's just leave it at that.
The place is nice, though. It's kind of familiar, even.
It should be. You're our inspiration, Yagami Detective Agency. You guys are the goal.
For sure. So, how about you guys take a load off? If you're ready, I'll give you guys the briefing.
Say what? A briefing, man?
Let him go over what we know.
I've actually got an agenda for today's meeting, too.
An agenda?
Just roll with it. Give him a chance. All the detective talk has made him go a little overboard. I'm sure it'll work itself out.
It's all good. Imitation really is the sincerest form of flattery.
To sum up why we called you, we've been seeing a major upward... What do you think? Care to...
I'll give you a hint. It's not a problem you'd find...
So, it's specific?
I know. It's gang warfare. The outfits...
Well, we did just hear about the
Yeah, Yokohama Liu, whatever.
Actually, we haven't run into any gang... No, what we're dealing with isn't so conspicuous.
Bullying?
Sometimes parents ask us for evidence to prove. Fairly often, they want these bullies taken to court and
They'll also want to hold the schools accountable. But none of that happens.
How old are these kids?
Most of them are in... Research shows that boys at that age experience a sudden... This leads to outbursts to assert dominance, compounded by the irrationality of an... Scientifically, this potent mix of impulse...
Yeah.
But that would apply specifically to boys, right? You're getting cases with girls and...
With girls, it's more likely rooted in oxytocin, a brain hormone that oxytocin fosters feelings of attachment, regardless of your gender. For instance, scientists have observed that a mother's oxytocin levels surge when looking at her...
Then it's not always a bad thing, is what you're saying.
Indeed. Did you know it was oxytocin that enabled cooperation among our primitive... ancient matriarchs, so you could after... However, this intense social need bore a dark... Individuals, let's say they're...
And by that...
And to put this
So
more
from
like... I wouldn't... Whether that's how it's been since time immemorial, all over the world.
Looks like you guys have been doing your homework.
Tsukumo-kun's the one hitting the books. I'm more in charge of the field.
Makes sense.
Here's another fun fact while we're at it. An act of betrayal also increases the human urge to punish the... In those cases, the act of punishment in other can feel...
Sure. But that's where we have to draw the line. Justice can't be twisted into joy, or it stops serving its...
So, back to reality.
Yes. Our client is the chairman. He wants us to scour the campus for any and all instances of bullying, leaving no stone unturned. That said, he also requires...
How big is this school?
Let's see. There are 6 classes per grade, so approximately 600 students. Given that, Sugiurashi and I couldn't possibly...
We'll be meeting the chairman at a restaurant tonight to lay out the specifics. How about the two of you come join us?
Man.
You guys are free until... Oh, we already made the reservations in Chinatown, by the way. Think of it as a... The restaurant's name is Kyoinro. If you could meet us there,
Sure.
that'd...
You didn't have...
見て。
Really, guys? Great. And stay down.
What is it? Tuck! Too fast! Ditching me? Slow down!
What a waste.
Let's hit it. Kyoinro.
Are you almost here, Yagamishi?
Actually,
we went ahead and...
we're right out.
Excellent. Just give
Will
the
do.
host my...
Was this the same guy living in a net cafe not too long ago?
Yeah, at this rate, he'll leave us in the dust.
Without further ado, allow me to introduce Yagamishi and Kaito-san. They are, without a doubt, the finest private eye.
Yes. Tsukumo-san here has certain... My name is Okuda. I'm the chairman of a private high school.
Seiryo High. Is it?
Yeah, the ones from earlier.
Is something the matter?
We actually ran into some of your There must have been 7, 8 of them. They were harassing a restaurant worker.
Oh boy. And I'm guessing you didn't...
You bet your ass we did.
You mean there was an altercation? Perhaps I should pretend...
Come on, pal. Why don't we cut the formal crap?
Because that would be unprofessional.
Chairman, we'd like to start investigating tomorrow. So would you...
Certainly. Our administration has a very firm stance against bullying. Yet no policy is foolproof, and we continually ask ourselves, are we taking proper measures to foster a supportive... Or, if enmity is already prevalent among the student body, are we addressing their concern? I believe the key is prevention. Stop bullying before it starts.
And you're hiring detectives?
Oh, yes. See, as this thought was dawning on me, I happened across a site. I visited your webpage, actually, and I discovered just how, at that moment, I knew fate was guiding me.
Sounds like you walked right out of a commercial.
In most situations we've dealt with, we knew who the problem was. All we needed to do was get the evidence. But in this case, we don't even know if there's a bully in the...
Hence why we called in the...
So, I take it you have some sort of plan?
Of course. We're going to start by spreading hidden cameras throughout the school, anywhere. This footage should provide a detailed snapshot of student interaction that would... Then, after a 2-week test run, we'll compile our data and present...
Nothing beats a good old-fashioned...
Yes, but if one of these spy cams were found, as such, our pair of experts are intimately familiar with the complexities of human behavior, ensuring these
Damn, you make me want to hide.
This secret stays between you and us, Chairman. Not even the guards or teachers. Do I have that correct?
You do. I believe the more people who know, the more likely. At any rate, I've heard Yagami-san here has tackled many. I'm glad to have such a reliable detective on the job. You have my...
They just keep raising the bar.
So, Yagami-shi, if there's anything you'd like to ask the chairman...
Hey, good idea. We might learn a thing or two from...
Way to put me on the spot, guys. So, we did get into a scuffle with your students. No one got...
I'm fine. But next time I see your students harassing someone, it's gonna be lights.
That also part of the...
Could you elaborate?
Like I said, my goal is to nip any bullying in the bud.
And it's not enough for the teachers to be on?
Unfortunately, no. I'm afraid...
In the event...
Of course, we would provide appropriate counseling.
Wouldn't that mean increasing the teacher's workload? Interviewing students, filling out paper... That could lead to making people not want to bother...
Sad to say, the teachers have so much on their plate as it is. I doubt they'd volunteer. That is why we must...
What if you offered your...
you don't think...
But...
Okuda-san, you mentioned you couldn't trust your
human error, I suppose. Behavior can...
Your first response...
Yes.
Can you tell me...
It has been almost 4 years since the poor boy hung himself.
You mean because he was...
Not on paper, at least. We established a committee to investigate, but neither...
Wait, you were taken to court?
Yes. One of the students... Now, there were online postings that may or may not have... But the prosecution never found substantial evidence, and the court ruled we were in...
If I can ask your honest opinion, was there really...
I would like to believe, but I may have been too far removed from the classroom to say that in good. Every day, I watch our students come to school. They're all so full of life. However, around 2 months ago, we lost contact with one of our students.
The hell? Don't tell me he got picked.
That could have been the case. But I later heard his family had reported him. At the end of the day, I'm asking you to shed light on the dark. That is why I went.
I think this conversation has been enlightening.
I suppose we'll have to see when we get there.
That would be fine.
All right, then.
Are you really pretending you waited? You've been nibbling this whole time.
Hey, waiter! I want to place an order. And tell your chef, I hope his kitchen can...
I take it this place isn't
Don't
exactly...
you worry about that, Yagami-shi. The bill's on...
In that case... excuse me.
So, how was that for your first... I realized that meeting was a lot to take in.
Ijincho's not such a bad town. And it's
I'm enough. If you want to close your...
Hmm? Huh?
This sucks.
Yeah.
No way!
Nah. Huh.
Huh? Yagami-san.
Huh?
Hey!
Yeah.
Ah! Huh? Huh?
Nah. Yeah.
Can you?
Gotcha. Yeah. Excuse me. No way. Hey.
Yep.
Oh. Are you serious?
I owe you one. Yagamishi, remember those uniforms You'll need to put... They should be a perfect fit. After all, there's no information I can't find. Body...
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You've never been one to...
What's up with those guys?
They sure look like men on a mission. But for what?
We will now commence our journey by taxi to Seiryo High. Gentlemen, remember this case can open up a lot for us depending... So let's leave
Don't worry. No case is too big. Ain't that right, Tom?
Good.
Yes, but they...
Ooh, this place reeks.
They are a prestigious prep school.
I wonder if the kids are on recess.
So, our first order of business, the schoolyard should provide the proper vantage point. It seems this school's design is fairly conventional. See, there's the classroom building, and that must be the gym.
By the way, how many spy cams?
20 in total, all of which feed directly to my computer.
Think we ought to split them up between us?
We could, but that might drop. We stick out enough as is, so people will wonder what we're doing. But if we moved in pairs, they'd write us off a lot easier.
Clever as always, Yag. When a con man pretends to be a cop, they'll usually bring a... It seems the added person adds legitimacy. Unless you're a natural. All that is to say, Yagamishi knows his...
Hear that, Tom? You should have...
Very funny. So, how about Kaito-san and I take half the cameras and you... Where are they, anyway?
Right here. Now, these cameras don't see very far, but they do see wide. So let's try to set them up where we think a bully would be most likely...
So, we just gotta find the teacher's blind spots, eh? You're looking...
You would brag about something like that, Kaito-san.
Better stop before I...
All right, guys, I think it's time for...
Tak and I'll start here. And you guys can work your way around. We've only got 10 cameras, so we gotta use...